So AH's ex-girlfriend is begging people for support. Why? Because she is admitting that she's done. And what's crazy is that she writes about and pretty much admits to the job opportunities going away, to people unfollowing and more. And considering the headlines we've seen about AH leaving her behind, yeah, I wonder if it's to her as well. Now, you and we're going to talk about this and much more today. And remember, this person went from actively recruiting people for AH for years, fighting to try to get people canceled, to now begging people to give her pennies there because, hey, everything's done. You and we're going to talk about that today, too. Crazy fun times, huh? Crazy fun times indeed. All right, so hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day. By the way, I hope you are doing excellently. So AH's PR person and their ex-girlfriend is now begging people for support because they're done. And I don't know what's more amazing here, the fact that they blame cancel culture for what's happening, or the fact that nobody's actually listening. Notice that. 2 likes in 7 hours. Apparently, it's gotten so bad, in fact, that they decided that they would write about this in an entry entitled, "I Do Miss It, Cancel Culture is Real." And as you read through it, I really do wonder if there is a message here to AH. You know, after all I did for you, why didn't you have my back? Now, the truth hidden in this thing, it is fascinating, too, because she tells you, people, they hate her. They must hate her, right? I mean, after all, it's been the end of professional relationships, end of situations where she's had work, and she says she can't figure out why. It has to be about, well, that thing she tweeted before, not about AH. But listen to the truth caught in this. Sometimes I think I should really be over this, but I'm not. Anyway, this is what it looks like in real time. 4 a.m., running through a Rolodex of 10 years worth of memories, wondering how many people hate me and why. Because they must hate me, right? You don't just turn your back on a person because they tweeted something and a ton of random strangers on the internet decided you were racist, and so be it. End of friendship, end of personal relationship, end of situation, whatever. Donezo. How? I still don't understand how. It's been 3 years. I still don't understand how. Now, from there, she admits to both personal and professional exclusion. She talks about being backstage, being able to get on those tour vans, basically being able to access bands because she was a quote-unquote music reporter. Yeah, now they won't have anything to do with her. Yeah, I wonder why when you try to cancel Roger Waters, Johnny Depp, and more. But listen to this. I mean, this is begging and really not only missing the people, but really what comes with it. The fattening of wallets. Quote, "I miss it. I miss the damp beer smell that lingers in the air of the venue. I miss the pregnant pause in the green room with the band before stage time. I miss the mistimed clattering of drums and the static off the amplifier during sound check. I miss the awkward chatter with the day-to-day and the way the room looks like a bad drama club when there's no audience to fill the floor yet." This is where you can tell that it's about professional and about personal. "I miss being surrounded by strangers, dancing and crying and fighting to get closer. I miss the tour van's unique microcosm that changes with every single artist you will traverse freeways, motorways, and countries with. I miss running across a festival field but being incapable of getting to catering in time because I bumped into that many people I know. There were that many people. I still don't understand how." Again, she's telling and begging because everyone has ghosted her. Now, from there, we get into the guilt trip. And when you look at this, you tell me who this is really speaking to. It could be a lot of people, mind you, but I get the feeling there's an audience of one that is definitely included. AH, quote, I don't understand how it all falls away. I don't understand how I'm supposed to respond to the emails I still receive from the hundreds of PRs, and especially the ones that tell me about my friends or the people I used to call friends. The safe thing to do would be to not look at it and what they're putting out or what they're achieving or what TV spot they just did or what festival they're about to headline. But who does that? I can't. I still love what they make. It was always about that for me. So I look, I listen, I watch, I cry, I smile, I get really excited for them, and then I wonder, why? Why did they click that unfollow button? Why did they not remember all the times we shared? Why didn't they feel as compelled as I would to say, hold up, that's my friend, and don't you even try? I would. I do. That's me. Nobody F's with my people. Why? What was the reason? What was the explanatory tweet? Why didn't they have time to have a conversation? What did I do? It was me. Was I wrong? The not knowing can drive a person mad. It's too much information and too little information at the same time. Now here she admits there's no work anymore. She is done. And again, think about who this could be aimed to. I mean, listen to some of this here. I don't understand how it was so easy to watch me being dragged across the fleeting, disappearing, tumbling screen of the internet, this temporary thing that should be, but is not unbinding, and just shut their eyes. I don't understand how it was so easy to unsay all the wonderful things that they had said for years. Again, that sounds really personal, doesn't it? I don't understand how people say there's no such thing as cancel culture, but I once went to 6 gigs a week, had more people blowing up my phone than hours in a day, and was published every other day, including weekends, for all my adult life. And it's like it never existed. Sometimes I have to ask myself if I remember it right, because there's nobody left to tell me I do. None of them are left. Again, she admits everybody is gone. Now, of course, she blames random people on the internet, and I find this fascinating considering it's not just music, Depp, and more she's had problems with. She actually had a problem with the AH crowd. They ghosted her. In fact, they talked about how she had recruited randos online. Yeah, it looks like she's pointing the finger at them too, blaming them for everything that happened to her. Like I said, I wonder if this is talking about her job, her opportunities, her friends, and AH. You have to wonder. But isn't it amazing? I mean, in just a few short years, she's gotten to no career. She's begging for opportunity, hoping to rebrand. How they fall, right? But anyway, let me know what you think. And as always, appreciate the heck out of you. You make this stuff work. You want to help the channel out? Links are in the description. Appreciate that. Share it too. And thank you.